Hello, I'm this Akhier, and Dark Ages has updated to 40.19, which is pretty amazing. Changelog is, of course, updated to 40.19 DF. Where Spider Strain added, which sounds interesting. Tweak legendary dwarves. Great animals and people support new gelding feature. Added graphic link for giant cave spiders and were spiders. Fates have more trade skills. Banshees no longer meander. Yeah, I experienced this a couple of times. Anyway, innate discipline re-added for vanilla entities. Also, if you downloaded this quickly after it went up, the ASCII one specifically, there was a problem where it was trying to do the Iron Hand tile set. It has been fixed, so you can go and re-download and get that. Anyway, now into the game. Okay, you'll note there's the continue playing, and that's just for the fort I currently have running in Dark Ages. Some sad news, I'm not going to be continuing that fort, and later today there should be a video up noting that and basically retiring the fort. So many things have changed, and honestly, I looked around it first in 19, and I've done quite a bit, and it's at the point where I just roof over a thing, I can close the door and be safe. So I'm going to start anew. By starting anew, I mean I'm going to design a new world with advanced perimeters. So I'm going to be back after I tweak around with that a bit. Okay, I think I've got a world that might work. I'm a little disappointed on the elves numbers. Too many for my taste, but, you know, whatever. 5 goblins, a little on the weak side, but it happens. 7 kobolds, I'm sure they'll annoy us. Lizard men, plentiful. Other stuff around. Important, we've got a lot of active wars. If I go back to the summary and show charts, quickly take out those events, and active wars. And we've got a decent number, averaging around 10. If we add in battles, we'll see that it's actually been relatively decent activity. Normally this stuff dies off fairly quickly, but it seems to be going all right now, which is nice. Let's see, onto the map. We back out and we see we've actually got a nice cross patch of stuff going on. This one set of doors is kind of all by itself, but that happens. Looks like some of the lizardmen are kind of just by themselves, but I guess that happens. This is an interesting thing. Lizardmen surrounding some obolots. Assume there's probably water. No, it looks like they're just kind of screwed there. I think Scourge of Citadels, New Witch. Yeah, this is actually a coupled lizardmen, not just one. Everything seems pretty good. So yeah, I think I'll go with this world. Let's see. What else can I go over? I'll show you what I did with the design parameters. It's now a couple hours and numerous crashes from not responding. So that was interesting. But yeah, I took the medium region as my start base. The end year's 250, and I actually reached it, even with the beast stoppage at 40%. So there's at least over 60% of beasts left, which is pretty good. I also started checking at year 10, so that's decent. I should have turned this on, but we'll see. Minimum elevation at 80. 100 is when oceans, 100 or 99 below, I think, is where the ocean is. Maybe it's at 100. So this is basically trying to prevent oceans. I didn't change most of the other stuff or the variances or anything. Except for volcanism, I put the minimum up to 20. We'll see if that worked out how I think it will. The elevation match, I went with 4x4 with a 08421. I don't like mountains that much. I maybe should have went with a 1-1 for that, but well, we've got it. It's decent enough as it is. Peak mountains I put down to 5. I think it was like at 10 or 12. I completely removed any chance of oceans. Less oceans, more civilizations I can fit. Min volcanoes, I think it's up from 3 to 5. I could be wrong. Mineral scarcity, there's a number. Actually, let me pull that up. And yeah, here's the stuff on mineral scarcity. the options in the default thing is very rare, rare, sparse, frequent, and everywhere. That goes to this stuff here. The default's 250. I currently have it on 750. It's a little more than frequent, because I think frequent is slightly too frequent. I normally default to about 1,000, but I made it a little more frequent just because I felt I should for this. I didn't really have a reason. I also at least doubled. I think I more than doubled the Mega Beast caves and 7 Mega Beast caves. Also more than doubled the Titans. I think it was at like 14 and now it's at 30. Population requirement for Titans is down to 35. Mostly because I capped my population at 40 and I'm not going to get to 80 with that. Didn't mess with any of the other stuff for that. Secret types I put down to 5 to hope to limit the number of towers. Sort of worked. Sort of. I lowered the number of good squares in any region and upped the number of evil squares. This I just cut in half a time or so. This I upped the number, doubled the number of times, and just evened out. Hopefully it worked out well. Ocean regions, nada. Let's see. Where's the next bit? Ah, here we go. Normally 0. I put the openness and the passage density up to 25 minimum. So the things will be somewhat open and somewhat passagey, I guess. Not really a good way to term it. But basically, it'll definitely be somewhat open and have some passages. Instead of the usual potential of not very much. I upped the cave size. I'm not sure exactly what this will affect, but it seemed like a thing. And let's see. Civilization. I found 65 is about the sweet spot. It'll cancel once or twice, but then it'll go. I found that was at 70, it was going to about 4 or 6 civilizations before it canceled out. So I might have been able to squeeze a couple more in, but seems good enough. Playable civilization required, obviously yes. And also to note, I made legendary dwarves not playable, just because I don't particularly like all the extra skill stuff they get and everything. I prefer playing regular dwarves. Here I cut the number in half, or even like half again, and added to the mid-level. So I want less mountains, because less mountains equals more, more civilization. I'm thinking maybe I should have went with low, since I did reduce the amount of ocean, but that was chancy. Maybe I'll play around a little bit more, but as I said, it's already been, I think it's almost 3 hours now. I've been playing around with this, so I'll leave it alone. Here, volcanism, I just switched it around. I have some numbers, doubled some numbers, added numbers around. That's basically was just what I did. Yeah. Okay, we're in here. I haven't sorted anything out yet. I'm hopeful that I can find something in this area, because we've got a sinister marsh accompanied by a serene hill, which sounds awesome to me. All things aside, if we look here, lots of towers and stuff, but that's kind of par for the course. That's another reason why I like here. It doesn't have towers. Now, where's all those wars I was hearing about? It's quite possible. I didn't actually check who was doing the war. Oh, no trade with the tower. Oh, what was us? It's quite possible that we don't actually have any dwarven wars going on. Just one of those things. I don't really mind that much. So the wars is more just how active people are in screwing other people over, as far as I care. They seem to be fairly active anyway with hate, so we should be able to do fairly well. Now I'm going to search for a good spot. And it looks like my hopes may bear fruit. It appears we can actually manage... What the hell is it? Such a small little thing. Huh, let me fix that. Apparently something went wacky. Okay, there we go. That should fix it. I don't have a clue what just happened. It was kind of weird. This looks hopeful. Yes, we've got the Sinister Swamp. What happens if... Keyboard, do what I say. M. M. Is it not M? It is M. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the screen. It's kind of hard to see. Huh. Well, that would do it. Derp. How are we doing? That's apparently good stuff up there. Yeah, calm. Pfft, wow, weird. Might actually be able to fit those all in. Huh. We get the Sinister, and then we get a little bit of calm shrubland. Lots of mountains, which is not quite what I want. Okay, now... So here's about the best place. That's interesting. Can I live with that much mountain? Well, let's actually see what it's like. Actually, looks like the Folded Smith's the closest to us. Wait a second. What was that? How is it flat? Isn't that mountains? Huh. Well, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna go with this, because that's highly odd. And we've got everything you could want. We've got obelisks, kobolds, or we probably have kobolds, they're not showing up, but obelisks, goblins, lizardmen, and humans. Also some hags. Hags don't like us. Elves, take them or leave them. But, yeah, I'm very interested in what in the world is going on with that flat terrain. So let me make my place then. Okay, I think I have this designed how I want. I've got 2 miners with 1 point in engraving just because they might do that eventually. I have woodcutter, carpenter, grower. Kind of mixing that all up. Here we've got a grower who's mechanic and the appraiser. We've got a mason who's the doctor. Figure he'll have enough time away from his doctoring to do masonry. Got the weaponsmith, armorsmith, and that's about all he does. And we've got the crossbowmen, going to go fully crossbows. They can learn hammers later. Or never. Whatever. Also, Gelder. Right at the top. Not going to give that to anyone at the moment. Also because most of the people, animals I'll bring, I don't want to geld at the moment. But yeah. He's also got 1 level hammerman, just because, why not? And up to competent discipline. In here, what I'm bringing is 5 War Cave Lynx females and 2 War Cave Lynx males. Pretty much the thing. And then 2 peahen and 1 peacock. I noticed that with 3, I was getting too many, so maybe 2 will work. Who knows? Over here, we've got the anvil, kind of needed. Some wood, bauxite, 12 copper nuggets each. I upgraded all my lynxes to war, and this was what was left over. 10 of each seed, 21 of each alcohol, and then a few different food types. I've got turkey, because it was just Thanksgiving in America. Woo, Turkey Day. Whatever. Great moose meat, because great moose meat, why not? Live close enough to Canada, I'm sure that's a thing. Not that you can't get in America, but whatever. Crayfish, pond turtle, cave lobster, cave fish. Red spinach leaves, and some lettuce, because I'm sure they love salads. Anyway, let's embark.
This will be our new home.
Why, yes. Yes, it will be. Let's see. Glory of all Ostenstund. Ere the dingoes get hungry. Dwarven history. At this place. Osodurvad. Bone seal. Strike the earth. That's an interesting name. And here we are in world. Let's see exactly what we're dealing with. Apparently flat was the correct term. I'm honestly sort of shocked. Also, what are the purple trees? First question, why are they purple? Oh, Glumprog. Right, swamp. It would have that stuff, wouldn't it? Overall, pretty nice. A little sad that's a brook, but on the other hand, well, it's brook, I guess. Can't really do anything about that. Any data I can get from here? What kind of terrain is this? Mudstone. Ah. Lovely, lovely mud. No, it's not lovely. It's a horrible thing. Anyway. No. Wood furnace. Smelter. Workshop, forge. And now I'm gonna need to go give people jobs. And fix some things up, so I'll be right back. Okay, that should cover the basic stuff. Mostly just enabling, like, farmers get everything. Hoo-ha! It's raining hag shaman blood. I'm sure that won't be bad for us. Huh. At least the brook's staying clean, right? Oh right, other stuff. There's a nothing. Huh. Wow, I've never known to find a nothing before. That's amusing. I wonder what, I bet it's probably just supposed to be an eagle or something strange like that. There we go. Make some charcoal. Follow you. There we go. And we can come over here. Make a bronze bar. Which, yep. No, that was the charcoal job. Okay, yeah. Apparently it just happened exactly right after I told it to do it or something. And you know what? Might as well go full out. Finish the rest of the stuff off. Still only 2. Probably nothing still. Well, nothing in an eagle. You know. Gotta be specific when you're dealing with nothing. Have you finished? Yes. Okay, now we can come over here. Out of bronze, we want the battle axe. First things first, make it so we can cut down trees. Kinda useful. Actually, what kind of trees we got? Almond, pecan, almond, pecan, persimmon, pear. Okay, we've got a few decent ones. I think these work as well, but you know. Anyway, Glumprog have anything? Let's see, did you finish? You finished. Okay, cool. Okay, you've made at least one other. He should be able to deal with this. Okay, we only need 2 picks. Don't need to go overboard. We only have 2 people that can do that, so we only need 2 of that. We've made enough charcoal for it. So I guess that's good there. Huh. I'm going to chop down the trees right here. Yeah, I should do. As long as it doesn't land on any of our own dudes. Also, what kind of yak bull and a 1 hunt camel? Got it. Military. Should I really set him in a military squad at the moment? We don't really have anything else for him to do, but on the other hand, why bother? We don't really have anything else for him to do. This looks like a decent place to dig down. Seems to be far enough away from the edges. A little closer to one side than the other, but that's bound to happen. And down. Well, actually, go to there. Make an upward stair. Oop. Interrupted by nothing. Okay, we've killed nothing. Congratulations. Build workshop U. Tanner is N. Yes. Oh, that was a bit out of nowhere. That should be good for that. Okay. CT. Enable. Forbid all this other random stuff that I don't want in it. We just want nothing. Let's see. 3. Yeah, that should be good. Now we've got an osprey, which is interesting, I guess. How far are you? Of course we did. This is one of the things I kind of was expecting. It seems that my little playing around tends to generate this sort of thing. Oh, and it's a water cavern. It's actually good for us somewhat. Just because it'll allow me some work here, but otherwise just vaguely annoying. I'll have to work around this. Okay, first order of business. Upward stairs all around. No, not remove that. Fix that. Build C floor.
No, I can't do it.
There we go. Oh, that's cute. I don't care. What does sound like? Okay, yeah, it was just one. There we go. Butcher nothing. I'm waiting for the other foot to fall where it crashes because I'm trying to butcher nothing. It hasn't yet, so hopefully things work out. Looks like I can dig through it that way. I just want. Go see how far you can go with that damn thing. Down to. Well, I want. Oh, 42. Low as you can go. Got it. Oh, probably cancel out that. Yeah, you struck something. You're all digging, so that's good. Lots of tetrahedrite. That's decent enough ore, anyway. Actually, that's a good thing. Or a good question. I should probably look up. Because that's... Give me a second to look up something. Okay, the material the crossbows are made of are irrelevant for our ranged combat. So that's all I needed to know. That means, yes, I'm going to be making silver crossbows. Because the other use is for whacking enemies. Because why not? Okay, let's see. Should probably do something about... Ah! It was apparently the Druidic Falcon. Along with whatever else that stuff is. I actually kind of need some place for the food to be stored. I'm going to put the food over here as soon as they finish this stuff. I'll let them finish the basic gist. There we go. Oh, of course. There was stuff left over. There's always stuff left over. There we go. Wait, testify? I have no clue what that is. Ah, gem. Ah, yeah, I think I might have seen it before. Yeah, pretty decent cave setup anyway. Oop, paused. Oopsie. I don't really mind most of the other stuff sitting out there, but I definitely want to get the food in here, just so it doesn't spoil. Though honestly, what else do we have in here that... Yeah, we don't really have anything else in here. Except for the seeds. Seeds can stay outside. CT, disable, enable. Let me figure out what I want to do. Okay, not much change. Just unprepared fish, eggs, and seeds. I decided those weren't quite what I wanted here. There we go. Huh, what's that green stuff? That looks kind of cool. Oh, malachite. Yeah, I know malachite. There's some marble. Hopefully we hit some magma so I can figure out what layer we're gonna be playing around at. Oh, expansive underground cavern. I do seem to hit those, don't I? Oh, hello, blind cave org. Presumably this stuff is connected somehow. Which means, once again, we're going to have to move the operations over a little bit. Oh, and apparently it's wet. Why would it be wet? There must be a pool above it. Please don't let me run into the pool. Of all the things, I really, really don't want to run into it. I don't think he can get to us. But I've been proven wrong about what can get where in the past. Stupid cats. This time I think we'll be able to manage it. There we go. There we go. Though we're getting a little low, and that has me somewhat worried. Which I guess is fair enough. Like, oh, you're a little worried because stuff might be going bad, really. Wood stockpile. A full order of coal. And while we're waiting around, and I can't. Well, I could smelt some tetrahydride. DB reclaim. And this is eventually going to be the barracks level, with the area between the one staircase and the other being just training. So, yeah. I'm half Warmstone! Yes, sirree! We have found Warmstone. That's vaguely annoying. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Maybe it come up to this level? Yes, it does. Ooh, convenient. Right over there. Obviously, first order of business is fix that. I don't know if I need to actually remove that to get it working or not, but, well, I'm doing it anyway. Presumably you're the... No, you're not. Huh. Oh, there we go. Right. Doctor is... Doctor isn't actually the doctor yet. Now he's the doctor. Let's see. I want to get it over here. Yes, this should do good. Ooh, nice. It even comes over a bit. I can work with this. Let's see. Not quite. I can take out those two. Or does this... This... I can take out these two. Or these three. It's not quite directly... Yeah, I think I'll stick with the two that I see right here. By, taking out those. So I'll do my usual bit of work there. That should suffice. Okay, and over here. Silver. Huh. Can you not make it out of silver? There's a crossbow. Or was I not? Yeah, can't make it out of silver. That's annoying. Oh well. It just happens, I guess, that way. Well, who'll make that? I guess I should make a couple bolts. Let's say 3. God, those random vermin raids. What kind of vermin are they anyway? Creepy crawlers. Yeah, I could totally see that. I'll give him some work over there. What's still in here? Everything I expect to be? Yes. Perfect. And what kind of... Ah, it gave me druidic falcon leather. Things are going along all right. Well, apparently we're deathly close to wherever that stuff is that's causing the problem. It's kind of weird. What kind of rock is that? Mica. Good enough. Okay. He's made the crossbow and he's made some bolts. Build, workshop. Build, workshop, leatherwork. Out of some kind of log. They both do stuff. Who are you? You're the carpenter. I guess I can give you leatherworking. Someone needs to do it. Or specifically, I want someone to do it, so someone's going to do it. There we go. Build workshop. Carpenter shop. Oh wait, I have... Nope, I don't have one. That would go here. Those are stocks going decent. Make leather quiver. There we go. F2, name, forge, area, zoom to here. Close enough. Military. ZYP. Military leader. Work animals. Both the male dogs. New squad. I should actually set up that first, come to think of it. Come to think of it, actually, I should set it up, period. Gauntlets and... We apparently can't make high boots. Solo boots it is. I don't know why we can't make high boots. It's kind of weird. Assuming this will cause a bit of problem with the setup, because before it was just getting everything covered by some armor. And this might not work completely. Apparently we're out of bronze, so let's fix that. Okay, right. Also, I almost forgot. Make me a few wheelbarrows. Make me a couple step ladders. No, not a pipe section. Splint and a crutch. Another crutch. Minecart, and I want that actually at the top. Anything else in here I might want? Make a barrel. It's like you've got the spare stuff. Just make a barrel. Track stop. Stop. Is it to the right direction? No. Now it is. Disable. Enable. Forbid, 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 forbid. Okay, what was wrong? Oh, he kept trying to do that stuff, and I forgot to cancel it. Yeah, that would do it. Let's try this again. Armor. Out of bronze. Male shirt. Helm. Gauntlets. Low boots, I guess. Okay, military uniform. Let me make one. Okay, that seems good. Wait. Metal. 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 Oh, and I can't choose just metal with that one. Derp. Well, close enough. Military. C. New squad. Let's try that again. New squad using the correct stuff. The Pillars of Charity. Yay! Pillars of Charity. Military. Equipment. Apparently he has a metal helm. Yeah, we must have had one bronze lying around. Supplies, carry that stuff. Ammunition. Short bolts? The hell are short bolts? Because I don't have them. I'm not making them, so... For training, you may use bone. Short bolts are foreign. Actually, I'm going to put this down to 100 bolts to use. Combat will be made out of metal. Because that's what I say. There's some kind of thing to figure out how much you should actually give them in bolts. Because it's per squad, I think. But whatever. Good enough for now. Is he asleep? Yeah, he is. Anyway, let's see. How far have you gotten? You're working on that, so I should set up my new route. Stop. Nickname. Refuse stacker. Where's the remove? There it is. Stockpile link that. Take from enable refuse. And now we just gotta wait for him to finish his minecart there. There we go. That way there won't be too many refuse hauling jobs going on. I could, in the future, of course, expand it, but... yeah, I might do it just right now. Just Yeah. X. T. Yes. H. P. Select this. And it's still got the refuse? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll make sure they do their job. It seems fine. How's the digging going? Good, 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 good. What's this? So, how big of an area do we want? Obviously not too big. And that'll be annoying. But that big? I don't see much of a problem with something that big. We just need some way to get to it, so... Channel there. Both of those are sleeping, so we won't actually get that. Equipment. Just need the gauntlets and the low boots. Okay. Is there anything doing? Military leader, of course not have much to do. I should probably add in a wooden armor stand. What kind of people we got around? Kestrel, Eagle, Gorlak. Oh, down in the caverns. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I prefer the zoom level a little more. Oh, okay, out of wood. I can fix that. Give me a second. Now, what did you cancel all? Splint, crutch, barrel stand. Okay, so most of the important stuff got finished. That's good. What's this again? Huh. Haven's flower. That's pretty. They're digging just fine. They haven't dug the one bit, but whatever. First things first. Let's fix that up. Yep. I knew that was coming. Still annoying, but you know. Okay, now where was I? Right. Splint, crutch, barrel, armor stand. Move that up. Also, make note of the fact that... That is a good point. Oh, I could butcher these guys before they starve. That might be vaguely important. Yes. Just vaguely important. It would give everyone a thing to do. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. At least we got some place to store the food. Now I just need a archery sort of place. I think I'll leave off on setting up an archery range at the moment. I'm pretty sure the Dwarf Fortress Reddit had a pretty good one. And you can replace clothing because I know you're not wearing the correct stuff. Now are you? Why, yes you are. Now you are. Good boy. Sometimes. Kestrel and Eagle. Where's the Eagle? How high up? Kestrel's 6 up. Eagles. Squad A kill. He has a crossbow. He should be able to shoot it. Like I said, that's gonna be annoying. He doesn't seem to be able to actually get close enough to do the job. So we'll leave him alone. We should almost be out of the hot zone soon enough. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks like we're out of the hot. So that'll be good. What kind of stone do we got again? I guess I could start with this stuff. Phyllite and mica. Can't remember. Let me check. Well, first on the list was the mica, and the mica counted. So PCT, disable, enable, forbid, 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 forbid. Mica, mica, mica. I'm sure some of the other ones count. Hell, probably the stuff right next to it counts and whatnot, but as it is, meh. Build workshop mason. And workshop mechanic. There we go. And lots of storing stuff in stockpiles. I have no problem with that. Shaman blood covering everything, because that's just how we roll. Speaking of roll, I should probably figure out where to set. I don't see water around here. I really don't want to have to do something stupid, but well, stupid's apparently my middle name. Let's see. Over here. Wait a second. I should probably figure out why the area over here is getting the wetness. Before I bother with something crazy. We're actually getting some dampness there. Dig there. Don't know how you'd have no job. I'm pretty sure there's lots of digging to do. Yep, there we go. Anyway, with this, here we want a couple floodgates. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or wait, no. This is for the lever. This is connect mechanism or floodgate 1. This is connect floodgate number 2. That should do. Hopefully. And we're still good on drink. So I think that once they dig here, it's probably our best chance. All things considered.
Summertime has come.
Actually, with summertime coming, I think this is a good place to stop. It's only partly because I'm apparently chain coughing now. Anyway, let's finish there. So, once again, on to saving. And this is Akhier, and I'm signing off.